Hi, Taehyung lovers. Welcome back to Taehyung Lovers channel all around the world. But this time, don't skip the first 3 seconds of this video. Because what shocked the world in June 2026 was not a BTS comeback, not a new album, and not a major concert. It was just a few steps taken by Jungkook at Haneda Airport, Tokyo. Yet within minutes, photos and videos of him spread across the world and became a topic of discussion among millions of ARMY. Why did Jungkook's arrival this time become so viral? What is the meaning behind the CKJK cap he was wearing? And is it true that his visit to Japan is only for a Calvin Klein schedule? Or is there a major surprise still being kept secret? In this video, we will discuss the facts, interesting details, and the reasons why every step of BTS's Golden Maknae always becomes an international spotlight. So make sure to watch until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Also, help this video go viral so the world will always see the kindness of Kim Taehyung and BTS. Now let's begin. Jungkook arrives in Tokyo. The arrival of the global star once again becomes an international spotlight. In just a few seconds, the atmosphere on social media changed dramatically. There was no major concert, no new album announcement, and not even a grand press conference. Yet millions of eyes suddenly focused on one simple moment at an airport. Photos and videos showing Jungkook calmly walking to the arrival terminal immediately spread across various digital platforms and triggered a wave of reactions from fans around the world. This is a phenomenon that continues to make many people wonder, how can an ordinary arrival become international news? The answer lies in one undeniable fact. The person walking to the crowd was not an ordinary individual. He was Jungkook, one of the biggest stars in global pop culture today. In June 2026, Jungkook once again became the center of attention after arriving at Haneda International Airport, HND, in Tokyo, Japan. Haneda is known as one of the busiest airports in Asia and serves as a major gateway to central Tokyo. With a flight time of only about 2 to 2.5 hours from South Korea, the airport is an efficient choice for international business people, public figures, and world celebrities with extremely busy schedules. However, for Jungkook, this trip carried a much greater meaning than simply moving from one country to another. Every appearance he makes always generates extraordinary global attention, and this arrival once again proved that fact. Even before entering the main airport area, cameras from photographers and fans were already focused on the same spot. Jungkook was seen walking alongside security staff with relaxed steps and a calm expression. There were no exaggerated gestures or attempts to attract public attention. Yet it was precisely the simplicity that made his presence even more fascinating. In an era when many public figures compete to create sensations in order to remain relevant, Jungkook manages to capture the world's attention simply by being himself. This phenomenon shows that a star's influence is not always determined by how hard they try to stand out, but by the impact they have built over many years. Jungkook's appearance this time also became a hot topic among fans and international media. He wore an all-black outfit that looked simple yet elegant. The black cap bearing the name Jungkook immediately became the main focus. Many fans connected the cap to his professional relationship with Calvin Klein, the global fashion brand that appointed him as its global brand ambassador. For some people, it may be just an ordinary cap, but in Jungkook's world, even a small detail such as an accessory he wears can trigger major discussions across multiple countries. His face was almost completely covered by a black mask and neck covering. Logically, such an appearance should make someone difficult to recognize. However, reality told a different story. Many people could still recognize Jungkook simply from the way he walked, his posture, and the aura he projected. This is one reason why many entertainment industry observers consider Jungkook a unique phenomenon. His popularity no longer depends on a clearly visible face or flashy appearances. His presence alone is enough to attract public attention. The black backpack he carried further reinforced the image of a practical international star on a work-related trip. There were no excessive accessories or overly styled elements. Yet this simple look once again proved Jungkook's ability to turn something ordinary into a trend followed by many people. For years, various clothes, shoes, bags, and accessories he's worn have often experienced dramatic increases in searches and sales after appearing in public. This phenomenon demonstrates the extent of his influence not only in music, but also in the global fashion industry. As he walked through the airport checkpoint area alongside security personnel, cameras captured several moments when Jungkook looked straight ahead with a calm expression. There were no remarkable activities taking place. He was simply following the arrival procedures like any other passenger. Yet, it was this calmness that became its own attraction. Many fans say that one of the reasons Jungkook is so beloved is his ability to remain humble despite his status as a global superstar. He does not try to be the center of attention, but attention always comes to him naturally. Jungkook's arrival in Japan this time is said to be related to promotional activities with Calvin Klein. As the global brand ambassador, he is scheduled to attend several exclusive events connected to the brand's campaign. Public attention has also focused on the possibility of his appearance at the Calvin Klein flagship store located in Harajuku, one of Japan's most famous fashion districts. In the fashion world, Harajuku is more than just a shopping area. It has long been recognized as a center of creativity and popular culture that has produced influential trends across Asia and the world. The combination of Jungkook and Harajuku creates an especially interesting story for international media. On one side stands one of the world's biggest music icons with tremendous influence on younger generations. On the other side is a district that has symbolized innovation and expression in fashion for decades. It is not surprising that many people believe Jungkook's presence there carries strong symbolic value, particularly in the context of cooperation between the global entertainment industry and the international fashion world. What surprised many people even more was the fact that there was no major stage performance or spectacular event accompanying his arrival, yet the photos and videos still spread at an extraordinary speed. Within hours, social media platforms were filled with comments, analyses, and speculation regarding Jungkook's agenda in Japan. This phenomenon once again demonstrates the enormous influence possessed by BTS's Golden Maknae, an international trip that might seem ordinary to many people transformed into a global discussion involving millions of fans from different countries. Behind the all-black outfit, the CKJK cap, the mask covering his face, and the calm steps through Haneda's arrival terminal lies a reality that becomes clearer with every passing year. Jungkook is not merely a singer or a member of a famous music group. He has evolved into a symbol of global pop culture with appeal that transcends generations and national borders. Every appearance creates conversations, every step attracts attention, and every activity sparks public curiosity. When the airport arrival doors opened in Tokyo that day, Japan was not simply welcoming an international visitor. Japan was welcoming one of the biggest names in the modern entertainment industry. And as has happened many times before, Jungkook's presence once again proved that the influence of a true global star is not always measured by how grand the event is, but by the ability to make the world pause for a moment and pay attention. Now, the question circulating among ARMY remains the same. Is this visit only related to a Calvin Klein schedule, or is it actually the beginning of another major surprise that is still being kept secret? The answer may be revealed in the coming days, but one thing is already certain. Wherever Jungkook goes, the world will always follow his steps. Thank you for watching until the end. Taehyung lovers, what do you think? Is Jungkook's arrival in Tokyo only for Calvin Klein, or is there a major surprise being prepared? Write your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. If you enjoy this content, please support this channel. If not, feel free to skip it because Taehyung lovers never forces anyone. Stay tuned for the latest developments only on Taehyung lovers. Thank you, and see you next time.